Hey, yo, what's the word, YouTube? It's your boy D Money back again with another video, 3on3 Freestyle. So today we're going to be talking about freestyles, tips, and tutorials, best ones to use, who to put them on, which ones to equip, all that blase, blase, blase. I use my Jason to demonstrate these, so let's take a look at them, see what I got on them. So this is when I was first started walleting freestyles for Jason. All right, so let's go and take a look. All right, so when equipping freestyles, it really depends on what character you're trying to main. And I will say this for the majority of the characters on here, if you want to be any type of shooting threat whatsoever, first freestyle that you want to go with is going to be quick point 2. Main reason why it's the cheapest one to get. So if you're trying to be any type of shooting threat whatsoever, this is the one you want to go with first, right? Want to build that one up. The next best one, like I said, this one you can use for the majority of the characters. 90% of them. If you're trying to be a shooter, that's the one that you want to go with. All right. The next one you want to try to build would be mainly quick point 1. There's also a good option. This one takes a little bit longer because it costs 5 freestyle tickets to build up. But then you want to go with this one. The next following one would be behind the back shot piece. This one's actually really, really good. Very underrated because you can't really predict when this one is coming out. There are some people, like I play against them all the time, so I know that they have this one equipped, so you kind of have to look out for it. But majority of the time, if you don't know they have this one equipped, you can't really tell when this one is coming out. So this one is very hard to block, hard to defend. Now, that doesn't mean that these freestyles can't be blocked. Every freestyle on here can be blocked if you time it right. It's just some are a little bit more difficult than others. But quick point 2, quick point 1, behind the back shot piece would be the best 3 that you want to go with. Now, these 2 here, they're okay, but the problem with these 2 is these are a lot easier to block, especially if you do a cross and then try to run back to the 3-point line to get a quick shot off. If this one comes up, most of the time they're going to be able to block these because the trajectory of the shot is so damn low. They get this one most of the time. I think I only have this one on one character, and every time I shoot it, it gets blocked. So I'm working on trying to find something to replace that one. But the 3 you want to go with, quick point 2. So like I said, this is the cheapest one to get. So you definitely want to go with that one. Behind shot, quick point 1. As far as which one to build, it really doesn't matter. They're about what and what. But those are the 3 that you want to go with on the majority of the characters. Any character that you feel like you want to shoot with, those are the ones you want to go with, right? Now, as far as dunking is concerned, so like let's say if you pick up someone who is just not a shooter, someone like a Deacon, Howls, pretty much any big that has a dunk at will, or any character that has a dunk at will. It doesn't necessarily have to be a big. So Jason has a dunk at will, right? The ones that you want to go with for dunking would be Trap Card and Meteor Jam. Those are the first 2 that you want to try to equip if you have anybody with a dunk at will, right? So it doesn't matter if they're big, if they're small forwards, power forwards, 2 guards. If they have dunk at will, you want to try to get Trap Card and Meteor Jam. Those would be the best 2 to go with right out the gate, right? Next best ones would probably be Kiss the Rim is really good. 720 piece is really, really good. And honestly, Scissors Throw is really underrated, but it's really good. I actually have this one too equipped on Jason. Those would be the ones I would go with next, but those are the ones you want to equip on anyone who has dunk at will. Now, as far as layups are concerned, before I go to layups, now as far as as far as the dunks are concerned, all of these are blockable. It's just they are least likely to be blocked. So that don't mean just because you get a trap card that you're just gonna be poking on everybody. If you time it right, you can block this dunk. But you gotta really you have to time it right. You gotta jump late. So like if you look at the animation of Jason, the best time to jump on it is when he goes up and he brings that ball down. That's when you jump, and that'll give you the best chance to block it, right? Same thing for Meteor Jam. Meteor Jam, you just want to jump late. Not as late as the trap card, but you just want to jump a little bit late when you see him go up for it, and you can get that one too. Now, as far as the layups are concerned, all of these are pretty pretty easy to block the layups, but I would say the best ones to probably equip. Soft touch is actually really good, and so is quick layup. Those two are really good. If you want to put something to kind of avoid blockers, triple clutch is decent. The problem with triple clutch is you're in the air for way too long. So this one is actually, if you know somebody has it, it's actually pretty easy to block. It keeps you in the air too long. That's the main reason why I don't like that one. But it's not a bad option if you want to put a layup piece on, right? The fake back pass layup is actually pretty good too. The 360 ones are okay, but I see a lot of those get tossed back as well. So if you want to go with a layup, quick layup is good. Triple clutch is pretty decent. And soft touch, in my opinion, would be the best ones as far as layups are concerned. Two-handed layup piece is actually pretty good too. Like I said, the only thing I don't like about the triple clutch is that it does keep you in the air just a little bit too long, and so does the 720 layup. It just keep you in the air just a little too long, and those get tossed back. Now, for your characters who don't have a dunk at will, but they have a decent dunk stat, people like your Carters or Rebecca, or let's say even Jack, for instance, like they they're pretty decent at dunking, even though they're not really known for it. But if you're looking for a good piece for them, this one here, the two-handed power slam, is actually really good. Low key, one of the better ones, and so is a honey dip for attacking the rim. For those who do not have a dunk at will, but they have a pretty decent dunk stat. If you like attacking the rim, those are actually pretty good. Now, as far as leveling up your freestyles, this is where you go. And as you buy the tickets, you can increase the level of them. So the reason why you would go with quick point 2 is why I say this is probably the best one to get, because it's the cheapest, because it's only 3 tickets for one piece. So it's the quickest one. You have to get the 40 pieces before you can actually equip it. And then to go to level 2, you have to get 60 pieces. And then to go to level 3, you can see at the bottom, you have to get 130 pieces, and it just goes up from there. And that's the same thing for all the rest of them. Quick point 1, that one costs 40 pieces, but to get one piece is 5 tickets. So once you get 40, you can equip it. Then you got to build up 60 to bring it to level 2, and so forth. Same thing for the dunks. Get your 40 piece, then on the next go round, you got to get 60 to level it up to the next level. And what leveling up does, it increases the resistance rate. So the success rate on these are actually pretty high, but you get a better defense resist the more you level them up. So you'll be able to face shoot, dunk on people a lot better as you level these up. All right, I'm gonna take a quick look at my big dog, because I know I got a lot of freestyles on him as well. All right, so for big dog, this is normally what I would run. Quick point 2, triple clutch, one-handed slam, quick layup, soft touch, 720, 360, two-handed power slam. And that's how I know these get blocked a lot. So it's rarely in a game where I even get a chance to even use these, but these get blocked a lot when I do. This one, I normally catch people with this from time to time, unless I'm just going to get someone who plays me a lot and they just know this one is coming and they're able to catch it. And of course, if I'm running like my mid-range or my 3-point preset on big dog, I got a quick point. All right, so let's go back to Jason. Let's do a little demo real quick. Mini ball. All right. So as you equip these freestyles, the thing you want to do is you want to be able to keep track of the ones that you have coming up. So to track them, press up on the D-pad, and you can see all the freestyles that you have equipped and when they're getting ready to come up. So as you can see, everything that says basic motion is already highlighted. So jump shot. First shot is going to be a normal jump shot, basic motion. After that, then it's going to highlight my quick point. After I use that one, then it's going to highlight the next one. And the same thing for the layups and all my dunk freestyles as well. And the number bombs let you know how many times you can use it within that particular game, right? So,
big shot right here.
Regular jump shot. Next one is going to be quick point.
Big shot right here.
Next one, quick point.
Which way is it gonna go?
Next one, regular shot.
Which way is it gonna go?
Back to
hey,
quick
yo,
point.
game ain't over till it's over.
Quick point. Quick
Which
point.
way is it gonna go?
Right. And quick
It's
point,
up.
regular shot. And you play with these enough, you know what's coming up and when they're about to come up. But if you ever lose track of them, like I said, just press up on the D-pad and see where you are to keep up with it, right? All right. And it's the same things for the dunks.
Oh, we driving
right?
to the basket.
It's a regular.
Oh, from downtown. They leaving it all on the court. They about to stuff it. Trying to finish the job.
All right. Next one's going to be a regular, but you can always
some
throw
air.
that right there. And the reason why you got to kind of be mindful of where you're at, because like, let's say if you're getting ready. So I know I got one getting ready to come up, right? Right.
Ha, don't blink, yo.
So that one right there. So I automatically know that the next one's getting ready to come up. So if you know you got that, then you might want to hold off on your double clutch.
Which way is it gonna go?
Like that.
Throwing down.
When it wasn't really necessary, so at the same time, that was a waste of a quick point.
Driving to the basket.
And
Blinking you smooth.
double clutch.
Which way is it gonna go? Oh, it's a big shot right here. It's up. Gonna stuff it.
And the same thing for the layups.
Oh, we driving to the basket.
Check just in case you forget.
Catching some air.
Triple clutch.
What's it gonna be? From outside. Throwing down.
720 double clutch.
Smooth. It's
Quick
up.
point.
Big shot right here.
And since I use that, you already know. Jump shot.
Which way is it gonna go?
Bam. That's pretty much the same thing with Big Dog.
Hey yo, game ain't
Jumper.
over till it's over. Which
Quick
way
point.
is it gonna go? Going for a monster jam. Catching some air. Throwing down.
Double clutch.
What's it gonna be, baby?
All right, let's see who else. All right, let me take a look at Luther real quick. I got some of him too. Let's see what I got on Luther. All right.
Catching some air. Hey yo, what's this? What's this? Order of stuffing coming up. Don't you even think about blinking. Oh man, you see that?
Right.
Ha, jamming it.
Two-hand slam. And that is how you use your freestyles. We're going to take up too much of your time. Just a little quick little video, little tutorial on freestyles. What gave me the idea for this was like I was deciding to make some changes to my own freestyles and just wanted to see if there was anything out on it. It was literally only like one video that I was able to find on YouTube that even discussed freestyles at all. So that's what gave me the idea to kind of put something together for you guys, just to give you a little knowledge on freestyles, how they work, how to use them, which are the best ones to equip. And now just to recap, so like I said, anyone, as far as the dunks, anybody character that has dunk at will, freestyles you want to go with, trap card, meteor jam, you want to try to get one of those first, doesn't matter which one, but if you can get both of them, go with both of them, right? Kiss the rim, 720 dunk piece will be next. Those are pretty good. If you have a character who can dunk but does not have dunk at will, you can go with honey dip. Melon smasher is okay. Two-hand power slam is actually pretty underrated, but it's actually pretty good. I would go with that one. Scissors throwdown is actually pretty solid. Another underrated dunk. I see a lot of people end up getting this one. I'm sure they probably, this one's like really easy to come up on, but that one's actually pretty good too. As far as layups, triple clutch if you can get it. But like I said, this one kind of hangs in the air a little too long, so some people do see it coming. They can always block that one. Soft touch is good. Quick layup piece is good. Fake back pass layup is pretty good. It's the one that Fred and Walker got. 720 and the 360, they're okay, but I see that one get tossed a lot. Like people pitch that one all the time. As far as your shooters, it's pretty much, you can equip this on everybody, but quick point 2, quick point 1, behind shot piece. Just to recap. So those are the ones that you want to go with, and that will do it. Once again, it's your boy D Money. Little quick tips and tutorials on freestyle tickets, which ones to equip, how to use them. Like, comment, subscribe, and like that. Me and Jason, we gone.